Folks, it's been more than 3 years since a black Texas grandmother suffered a mental health crisis when she was gunned down 8 times by a Texas police officer. A jury is going to decide if former Baytown police officer Juan Manuel Delacruz is guilty of first-degree aggravated assault by a public servant. The incident was caught on video, and it took place in an apartment parking lot in May of 2019. Joining us right now is the attorney for the Pamela Turner family, Ben Crump. Ben, glad to have you on the show. We were there in Baytown covering a rally you and others held last year to bring attention to this case. My goodness, it took 3 years for this to get to a courtroom?
Yeah, Roland, and thank God for your voice and others, because I think had we not been fighting in the court of public opinion the case of the tragic killing, execution of this unarmed black woman, never would have made it to court. So I can never say thank you enough, Roland Martin. And the video should have been enough. You look at this video and there's no way to justify this police officer shooting at this black woman 8 times while she's on her back and he's on his feet and she's saying, "I'm pregnant."
Now explain the charge, because I'm sure if somebody watching right now, somebody saying, why in the world weren't they charged with murder? Why was he charged with murder?
Yeah, you know, the murder, you would have to prove intent. His defense is, even though he assaulted and battered this black woman who was having mental health issues, she was just out picking up paper as she did most times. And he comes up and he engages her, he attacks her. She says, "Leave me alone." They start a struggle. She's trying to pull away from her. He's trying to pull her somewhere. And then he takes out his taser and he tases her. And when you're in that close proximity and somebody tases you, Roland Martin, you reach for the taser. It's a natural instinct. And so they struggled, went to the ground. She took the taser. He got up on his feet while she was still on the ground. And then he shot at her 8 times, hitting her 3 times, Roland Martin, 1 in the face, 1 in her chest, and 1 in her stomach, killing her. And the tragedy is they accept the defense that, well, we're not going to charge him with murder because he was just reacting to his life being in danger. Well, his life wasn't in danger, Roland, because we have experts that say there was no way she could have re-engaged that taser. And had he followed his training, he would have knew, unless she had a clip that only he had, could she re-engage that taser.
You know, I think about the case in Grand Rapids, Michigan, where brother gets pulled over, traffic violation, runs away. Cop is trying to accost him, and his way of calming the situation down is to shoot him in the back of his head. I mean, this is how they treat us. Yet we've seen numerous examples of white folks, yelling and cussing and screaming, and it's amazing about the level of restraint they have from pulling their gun out.
Yeah, it is quite remarkable. And you're speaking of Patrick Loyola case in Grand Rapids, again, where you have the police pull a taser in close proximity, which is against the policies. And so then they create what they call a life or death situation, and then they shoot us and try to say it's justified. But when you think about January 6th and all this other stuff with the Oath Keepers that are in the news today, Roland, they never, ever use deadly force on them, especially in the manner that they so easily use it on black people. And that's why, brother, I'm waiting for White Fear. I ordered my book on Amazon because for whatever reason, the courts, the state attorneys, everybody, they buy into this white fear, whether it's the browning of America or they try to say, well, because of the color of your skin, we fear you so much.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. Now, so the trial begins this week. Are they right now? They're going through jury selection?
Yep, they have selected a jury today, They're going to be off tomorrow for the Jewish holiday, and then the trial starts on Thursday. And this is the big deal, Roland. If the jury convicts this police officer based on the atrocities that we saw on that cell phone video, it will mark the first time in American history that a jury has convicted a police officer for killing a black woman.
That right there is significant. Ben, we appreciate you, again, staying on the case, representing this family, trying to bring justice. And for the people out there, and it being, it happens all the time, you and I talk about this all the time. I hear these people say, Ben Crump never wins these cases. You can't prosecute the officer. That's the job of the district attorney. Your job is to represent the family. And all of the attention, the rally, and all of those different things, all of that is what led to this. That's what also your job is to raise the attention so people are aware of cases like this and they simply aren't swept under the rug.
100%, Roland Martin. We never lose, actually. We represent the civil cases, and in all our cases, we've either got a recovery or we got a verdict. Right now, it's about holding police accountable in criminal court so it would be a deterrent. If they have to go to prison, maybe, just maybe, they'll think twice before they shoot first and ask questions later. And thank you for clarifying that, Roland. There's a lot of ignorant people who don't know the basic law that only the prosecutor, only the government can prosecute you and take away your liberty, not a private citizen.
All right, Attorney Ben Crump, we surely appreciate it. Thank you so very much for joining us from Texas.
Yes, sir. I can't wait to read I got Whitefield ordered on Amazon. I cannot wait, Roland Martin.
I appreciate it. That's why I'm here in New York doing media stuff as we speak. Ben, thanks a lot.
God bless, Roland. We'll keep you updated on Pam Turner. Justice for Pam.
Thanks a lot. Justice for Pam Turner, absolutely.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment.
When we invest in ourselves, we're investing in what's next for all of us. Growing, creating, making moves that move us all forward. Together, we are Black beyond measure.
Folks, Black Star Network is here.
Hold no punches.
I'm real revolutionary right now.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
Thank you for being the voice of Black America, Roland.
Stay black. I love y'all.
All momentum we have now, we have to keep this going.
The video looks phenomenal.
See, there's a difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
You can't be Black-owned media and be scared.
It's time to be smart.
Bring your eyeballs home.
You dig?